Good morning, my dear students. So in this third PPT, I'm going to explain you about what are the different types of hydraulic fluid which are used in a hydraulic power system, and what are the different properties of an hydraulic power system, and how to select the fluid in a hydraulic power system. Okay, so this is one of the most important topic. This question may appear in the examination. Okay, so what are the different types of hydraulic power system? 5 marks they may ask you question. Okay, so let me understand what. So normally the hydraulic fluids normally they are used water and petroleum based oil. Okay, so water is frequently used in almost all the hydraulic power system, and petroleum also. These are the two liquids which are used every day in a hydraulic power system. Okay, so water means what? The least expensive hydraulic fluid is a water. Okay, water is available plenty in size. Okay, everywhere we are getting water. Okay, so with the help of this water we can run the hydraulic power system. Okay, so water is treated with a chemical before being used in the fluid power system. Okay, this treatment removes the undesirable contaminants. Okay, so before using the water they will filter and they will add some chemical into the water, then they are using to the hydraulic power system. Okay, to does the work. Okay, so second one is a petroleum oils. So this is also most important which are used in hydraulic power system. Okay, so these petroleum oils nothing but these are the most common among the hydraulic fluids which are used in the wide range of hydraulic applications. So everywhere these two liquids are used frequently. Okay, the main characteristics of this petroleum based hydraulic oil are it is a controllable by the type of an crude oil used. Okay, so next third one is a water glycol. Okay, so just the glycol chemical, there is composition is added into the water, so that will become a chemical glycols. Okay, so these are the solution of an content, these are the solutions, these are the liquid contains a 35 to 55 of water, glycol and water soluble thicker to improve the viscosity. Okay, so the viscosity is the main property of an hydraulic power system. Okay, so this viscosity will study in the later. So and some along with this we are adding some additives to get some improve the properties of that particular liquid. Okay, so that is the third one, and fourth one is an water oil emulsion. Okay, so these are the water oil mixture. These are the of two types, so oil in water emulsion or water in oil emulsion. Okay, so the oil in water emulsion has a water has a continuous based and the oil is present and lesser amount as a dispersed media. Okay, so in the water in oil emulsion, the oil is in the continuous phase and water is dispersed media. Okay, these are the two different water oil emulsions, but this fourth one is not used normally, but above two, that is the first one water based and the petroleum are used frequently. Okay, these oils are used, the liquid fluids are used normally in the hydraulic power system. Okay, so the last fifth one is phosphate ester. Okay, so the main use of this one is it will give an excellent property, or that is a detergent to prevent building of the sludge area. Okay, so the result from the incorporation of phosphorus into organic molecules, they have high thermal stability, they serve as an excellent detergent and to prevent the building of a sludge component. Okay, so this is the main five different types of hydraulic fluids normally which are used in the hydraulic power system. Okay, so just to remember this, first one is a water, second one is in petroleum oil, third one is a water glycol, fourth one is a water oil emulsion. Again, these are the two types of water oil emulsion, one is in and out, last one is a phosphate ester. Okay, phosphate ester. Okay, so next one is next question is explain what are the different properties of an hydraulic power system. Okay, so normally hydraulic property of an hydraulic power system plays a very important role. Okay, so the property can be changes full the component or the full structure. Okay, so normally the hydraulic power system is not fluid properties like the thermal stability, hydraulic stability. Okay, so low chemical corrosion and anti-wear characteristics, low tendency and long life total water injection. Okay, and a constant viscosity also. These are some of the different properties of an hydraulic power system. Okay, so why the most important property of an hydraulic power system is nothing but the viscosity. Okay, so that is in here I shown viscosity is one of the most important property of an hydraulic fluid, and it measures a fluid resistant to a flow. Okay, so here a liquid such as a gasoline which flows easily has a viscosity, and liquid such as in tar which flows slowly has a high viscosity. Okay, so this is about the definition of viscosity. Now this is very important about this property as concerned with the property of viscosity. Okay, so here viscosity is nothing but is a measure of fluid internal resistance offered to flow. When the liquid flow on a pipe or somewhere, that is the internal resistance offered by the that is called as a viscosity. Okay, So viscosity index means what? So this is the value shows the high temperature affects the viscosity of the oil. So during the flow of pump in a fluid in a hydraulic power system, it will show the temperature effect. Okay, now so that is about the viscosity index. Okay, so next, third one is the oxidation stability. This is also very important property of an hydraulic fluid. So it is the most important property of an hydraulic fluid, that is in the hydraulic oil is it in the oxidation stability. Okay, normally the oxidation is caused by the chemical reaction between the oxygen of a dissolved air and the oil in that is a mixture. Okay, so this is about the oxidation stability. And next one is a demulsibility. Okay, so it is also an important property, the ability of an hydraulic fluid to separate rapidly from moisture and successfully resistance emulsification is known as demulsibility. Okay, demulsibility. Okay, now so here, and the next one is the lubricity. So this is also very important, the ability of an hydraulic fluid to lubricate the moving parts efficiently is called as lubricity. So this lubricity is used to move or to smooth run the components of an hydraulic power system. Okay, so this is a common property for almost all the power system. Okay, so next one is the rust prevention. So how to prevent the rust. Okay, here this is the main property, the moisture entering into the hydraulic system with an air causes the parts made of a ferrous material to rust. Okay, normally they contain iron particle. This rust is passed through the precision made pump, and walls may scratch the nicely polished surfaces. Due to this, that is a ferrous metal iron content particle, they may damage the polished surface of an hydraulic component. So two inhibits are added to oil keep the moisture away from the surface. So some components are added to get the properties also to get the smoothness. Okay, next one is a pour point. So here sometime there is a temperature loss, due to that, because of that there is a damage of there is a damage part, there is a chances of damage in the component. Okay, so here the temperature at which the oil will float is referred to as a pour point, that is the lowest temperature at which the oil is able to flow easily, so that we can control the temperature of a hydraulic power system. So next one is a flash point and fire point. Okay, flash point is nothing but the temperature at which the liquid gives off vapor in a sufficient quantity to ignite the momently, or the flash when a flame is applied. Okay, so the minimum temperature at which the hydraulic fluid will catches fire and continue burning is called as a fire point. Okay, so this is the main difference between the flash point and a fire point. Okay, so next one is a neutralization number. So it is a number, it is measure of a acidity or alkalinity of an hydraulic fluid. Okay, so normally this is referred to a pH value of the fluid. Okay, next one is density. Density is nothing but it is a quantity of a matter contained in a unit volume of a substance. Okay, if you solve problems you will understand this, what is the density, what is the pH value. Okay, next one is a compressibility. All fluids are compressible, compress to some extent so that we can fluid can flow smoothly. Okay, compressibility of a liquid causes the liquid to act much like a stiff spring. Okay, the coefficient of a compressibility is the refraction change in a unit volume of a liquid per unit change of pressure. Okay, so this all these terms we will understand better with the help of solving the problems. Okay, next one is a selection of hydraulic fluid. So how to select the hydraulic fluid based on work. Okay, so hydraulic fluid has the following four primary function, that is the main function of fluid we are using to transmit the power, lubricant moving parts, seal clearance between the mating parts, and dissipate the heat. Okay, so here dissipating the heat is also very important in the hydraulic power system. Okay, so transmit the power. So fluid, the main use of fluid power is these are the four main measure work we can done with the help of fluid. Okay, so first one is the transmit power, lubricate moving parts, seal clearance between the mating parts, and dissipate heat. Okay, so next, in addition, a hydraulic fluid must be inexpensive and readily available. Okay, so from the selection point of view, a hydraulic fluid should have the following properties. That is, so before choosing a fluid in any company, from the company, so the fluid should have a very good lubricity and ideal viscosity, chemical stability, compatibility with a system material, high degree of incompressibility. These are the 5 main properties must have a liquid fluid which is used in a hydraulic power system. Okay, so along with that, these are some, along with these 5, there is another 6th one is a fire resistance should have, which will sustain and a good heat, transfer capability, low density, foam resistant, non-toxicity, low volatility. Okay, so these are the 11 components which must have the hydraulic fluid. Okay, so this beginning 5 is most important. Okay, so these are the most properties of an hydraulic fluid which is used in a hydraulic power system. Okay, so all these desirable characteristics should have. Okay, the fluid power and design must select a fluid that is at least closest to the being ideal overall of all the particular application. Okay, so these are some three questions you are going to study. Okay, so first one is what are the different types of fluid, and what are the properties of fluid, and how to select the liquid fluid. Okay, so here three questions you are able to write answers. Okay, so I hope you understand this different types of fluid, what are the different types of properties, and what are the selection of hydraulic fluid which are used in a hydraulic power system. Okay, so I hope I think you understand this three questions answers. Okay, thank you.